Good day, lords and ladies. My name be Nathan.
And mine be Haley.
And it is finally the 2023 PA Ren Faire season, which means we are coming to you with all the new things that you need to know before you come into the Shire.
Yeah.
And we actually were here yesterday. This is the second day of the fair, and we went around and we checked out everything, so we think we have a very good comprehensive list of all the new things.
I think so. And we're going to do a little different this time. We're going to travel by map.
Yes.
So.
Yes, because we've heard that sometimes the map can be a little bit confusing to, navigate. So we figured, hey, if while we're going around the Shire, if we kind of show you how we're going and where we're going and which roads we're taking, that might make it easier for you if this is your first time visiting the PA Ren Faire.
Right.
The first thing you'll want to know if you're coming to the fair this season is that they have added a 10-day pass to the tickets.
Yeah.
So if you go to the virtual box office, which is the only way you can get tickets, you have to go online to purchase tickets, you can purchase a 10-day pass. So if you're somebody who likes to come once a weekend and don't want to pay for the full season pass, you can do that. And we will say the full season pass pricing has gone up since last year. So just be aware of that, but they now offer the 10-day pass, which is really great.
Yeah, it's really great. And the price for that is basically the price that the season pass was last year.
Yes. So now that we told you about passes, we should also tell you that the internet here is really slow. So yesterday, our phones were not working at all. Yeah, we couldn't text people, we couldn't upload to Instagram, we could do nothing. So just a tip, have your pass loaded on your phone before you get to the gate.
Like a photo of it.
Yeah, screenshot it. Screenshot both of your passes, all your passes. That way you can just scroll through your photos and show the person scanning the passes.
Yeah.
It'll make it a lot faster.
Yeah, you don't want to have to try to pull that up and have it load while you're in line and then stress and all that. So.
And then the line's getting longer behind you.
Exactly.
No, have it loaded, be ready to go. That'll make your day faster and everybody else's day faster as well because you'll get through the gates faster.
Yep.
Now that we covered all that, we are going to take you to our first location, and that is the pirate ship.
Yep.
So as soon as you go through the gates, you're going to hang a right and you're going to head up this path here, and you're going to end up at the pirate ship.
Yeah, so the pirate ship itself is not new, but inside is a bar, and usually they used to do a whole array of drinks. For this year, they're going to be doing just rum drinks, so only rum cocktails.
Yeah, so if you're coming in here expecting beer, they will not have it.
Correct.
You actually have to go up here to the wharf.
Which is right across the planks.
Yes.
It's right there.
Yeah, that's where you're going to get your other libations. But rum cocktail is right behind us here.
Yeah.
Now, that's really the only thing new here at the pirate ship. Everything else is actually the same as last year. So same shows, everything. So if you don't know what that is, that means you need to watch our new for 2022 video, which I will be linking up here in the cards and down in the description below.
Yeah.
Since we are done with the pirate ship, we are going to move up around the corner on the other side of the Anchor and Mermaid Tavern. Next to the mermaid tank is a new stage. It is the Oar House stage.
So this is the new Oar House stage.
This was a bar or a place that you could come get snacks last year. Now it's a stage. It is a family-friendly stage, and on it are several different shows throughout the day, one of those being the Celtic Revels, which is a new version of the Irish Revels from several years ago.
Yeah.
And together as long as the four of us make a group known as the Celtic Rebels!
Now, we are going to just head a little ways up the street where there are some new shops that we want to point out to you. So we are stopping at the Lighthouse, which is under new ownership. Hey, I'm a real Hobbit. I'm short now.
Yeah. Well, in order to get the shot, we gotta be really low because this is a tall building.
Yes. So the Lighthouse, like I said, is under new ownership. It is now owned by Chimes and Charms, which also has another shop just down the road here a little bit. They are selling more of their apparel type goods.
Yeah, so lots of cloaks and fun things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and there's a waxed cloak in here, which means it is a really good rain deterrent. So if you come and it's rainy and you aren't prepared, come get a waxed cloak.
Yes, we actually gave them that idea, which was fun. We saw them at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair and we said, hey, you should sell wax cloaks. And now what, 2 months later, we're at PA and they have wax cloaks.
Yay!
So yeah, they actually said that was our idea that they took and used. So come in, mention us, and you're not going to get a discount,
No.
but you can still just mention us.
Yep.
They love us there. So also on the strip is another shop that has been here before, but they actually have a solid wood building where before they were actually in a tent.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous. It is this beautiful white with yellow accents. Love it. So this now is the Shepherd's Knot, which sells Irish and Scottish imports. And honestly, they're one of my favorites. They have gorgeous apparel. Lots of like beautiful, well, I shouldn't say plaid, I suppose. What's it called? Tartan?
Yes.
And just, lovely things. You should definitely look at it. I think the cutest thing is there's Nessie up there on the ceiling, on a little swing.
And I actually noticed that outside they have a Nessie crossing.
Yeah.
So they really have themed this for Scotland, which is awesome. Now that we talked about the new shops that are on the street, we are actually going to pivot.
We did that way better than Friends, I can tell you.
Yes. Right behind us here is the Globe stage. Actually, the seating is behind us. The stage is kind of like down in the valley. I like grabbed your hand almost. Oh, we can hold hands. There, during the middle of the day, is a show called Music with Her Majesty. This is actually a revamp of a show from the past couple years, which was Midday Revels. This show actually focuses more around the Queen and singing.
Yeah.
So she actually sings several tunes with a bunch of the...
Other singing acts.
Yes.
So she does great. We love it.
Yeah.
Such a great show.
So that is what you need to know for the Globe.
Yep.
One little thing, but it is kind of a big thing. So it's a new show, but more of a revamping of an old show, and it was a good revamp.
Yeah. From the Globe Theater, we're going to cut down past the fountain and on to Guildsman's Way, where there are some other new shops we can show you. So we have these two new shops. We have the Delighted Eye, and then we have the Knight's Coffer. So you can find an assortment of different things in those two.
Behind us is the Delighted Eye, which actually isn't a new shop per se, but it got a bit of a renovation.
And I think, did ownership change?
Ownership
I believe
did
so,
change,
yeah.
but they tried to keep the feel from the original owner because it was one of the
Yes.
original shops from when the fair opened.
Yes,
So-
and everyone loved it, and it's beautiful. We have to walk through, but what we can see is gorgeous.
Yes. So, like I said, it looks different, but it is actually very much still the same.
So, do these look familiar? I am actually wearing one that I got several years ago, a few years ago, whatever. So they make really great flower crowns, and they've lasted years.
And then we have the Knight's Coffer, which is across the street.
Yeah. So this is a really neat shop. I love the decor.
We're actually
They-
standing in the shop right
We
now.
are standing in the shop. So they do a lot of like toy swords and shields. They have beautiful trunks from probably all ages past. Just some fun little like decorative things. But yeah, this is a great place and it's so open. I love it. Oh my gosh. It's like a secret little loungy room.
Well, now it's not a secret because
It's not a secret, but like, I didn't know it was here yesterday.
Yeah. Now that all the thousands of you that are going to watch this know about it, now it's not going to be so much a secret.
It's gonna be so rad.
But yeah, just like a nice little place to come sit and relax. That is what we need to show you here on Guildsman Way, at least on this end of Guildsman Way. We are actually going to head now just up the street a little bit to the glass blower because we want to pick up a...
Surprise!
Yes, a surprise.
So today we're actually picking up a pumpkin we made. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Oh yes, how fun.
It turned out really good.
Yeah, not quite to the level that they do, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Good process.
So if you're wondering, why are they picking up a pumpkin that they made? What's this? Well, we actually were here before the season opened to film a workshop demo with actually Jeremy here. He taught us how to make that pumpkin, and we will have that video coming out next week. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to our channel already, and then ring the bell notification icon so you know when we post the video. But we will be showing you how we made that pumpkin. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Now that we picked up our pumpkin, we are going to head down the street through the Discovery Garden towards the other end of the fair because there's several things we need to show you in that region.
So we're actually at Ironworks Pottery where we have our mugs housed.
And
And special surprise, it's Emily, Tomboy TOGS.
how are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
Wonderful. I'm a little bit sweaty. I think Haley is
Just
too.
a bit. Just a little
Yeah,
sweaty.
yeah, a little warm.
Yeah, yesterday was much cooler, I think.
Yes, but we have a better breeze today.
Agreed.
So,
So if you don't know Emily, she actually sells our pins. You can see one right there. Yep, right there. That's the brown one. She also makes a green one.
I do.
So if you want to buy one of our pins, you have to make sure you find her throughout the fair day. She's at several locations at specific times. What are those?
I'm at the second joust. I'm there starting at 2 o'clock. I'm at final joust starting at 5:30. And I'm at Tournament of Arms at about 3:30 to it ends.
Okay.
And then just wandering about
And
through
just
the day.
wandering about.
Yep.
You can find her anywhere, pretty much.
Yeah, like we found her here.
Here I am.
Beautiful shaded bench. So she makes other pins, finger puppets, keychains, all kinds of things. Everything right there that you see on that basket and more. I mean, there's two sides of that basket.
There's two sides to
Yes.
every basket.
So even if you don't buy our pins, come buy something else from her because she's a fantastic artisan. We are happy to be working with her.
Aww.
And I guess we should tell everybody that the price for the pins have gone up by $1 from last year to this year. So they are now $6.
Yes, material prices on everything have gone up, so I had to adjust accordingly.
Yes, we understand that. But we want to thank you once again for carrying our pins and making them. Make sure you come find her. And now behind us, as we said, is Ironworks Pottery. Yeah, there we are. We are going to go in there and show you our mugs.
So up there we have our mugs, past the lovely Meg.
Yes, she is the artisan who has made these mugs for us, and she did a fantastic job.
Oh yeah.
And we want to tell you that one of these mugs up here, which one is it?
It's actually in the back.
It's in the back.
It is.
Oh, good
I had to
thinking.
hide it because they're selling quickly.
Oh, they are selling quickly.
They are.
So we'll get to that special mug in a second, but like she said, they are selling quickly. So if you want to get a mug, you got to get here quick.
Yeah.
Like early in the season. Now you are going to try to make more mugs throughout the season.
If need be.
Yes, if need be, but there's a chance that they might sell out before the end of the season. So try to get here early to get them. They are $65, but they are handcrafted. They are beautiful.
They are lovely. We have two different colors. We have our green mug, which is very, like the Hobbit hole grass. And then we have our brown mug. So both of those have the yellow door, just like our icon. Now, if they sell out, there's a chance that the colors might change. So this might be a collector's item. So if you want one of these, get it now. And then we might work on colors, maybe design a little different for next time.
But these are Ren Faire exclusive, PA Ren Faire exclusive. That means you have to come here to the PA Ren Faire, come down to Ironworks Pottery, and pick up one of these mugs.
Or enter our giveaway.
So that's what we wanted to show you. We want to show you the giveaway mug.
Yeah.
So what's so special about this one?
So this one, we did an extra ring of gold for this year.
Nice. So if you want to enter to win this mug, you have to go over to our Instagram. It is only on our Instagram. And the rules will be following us on Instagram if you don't already, following Ironworks Pottery here if you don't, liking the post, and
I think probably commenting with a friend that might be interested too.
yes, exactly.
about right.
And now this giveaway is not exclusive to the Ren Faire. That means you can enter it if you live somewhere else in the country. We're only shipping it within the US. We don't want a chance sending this beautiful mug across seas and having it possibly get damaged before it shows up. So we are keeping this to be a US only giveaway. But again, you have to go follow us on our Instagram to enter. And while you're here, you have to come into the shop and look at all of these beautiful pottery items. There are mugs, bowls, dishes, other crafted items.
She has her signature thing, which is this super cool octopus tentacle thing. That's awesome, and that shows up on pretty much everything.
Yes, really fantastic stuff. There's so much detail in the little things that she does with her pottery, whether it be wings, whether it be eyeballs, or swords on mug handles. Yeah. It's great work. So we are happy to be partnering with Meg here at Ironworks Pottery. But yeah, that is a really big thing for us this year. We have new merch at a new vendor.
Yeah.
So come check her out here over by the O'Malley stage.
Yeah. So right next to Ironworks Pottery is the Crown and Comb, one of my absolute favorite places. It's themed around bees and honey, and they have an addition off the back that they built for this year. So let's go check that out.
So this is the original part of the shop, this little square area. But then right behind us here is actually the new addition. So we're gonna go right back through there as you follow Haley, and then you can see all the new stuff.
Way bigger than I even expected.
Oh yeah, wow, it keeps going. It just keeps going.
Oh, this is so great.
So there are tons of things in here now compared to last time. It's like doubled in size.
So the next stop we have is Obscura, which is the old button shop. They are the same, yet rebranded, and a little bit different products in there. A little more like Halloween, a little more gothic, little cottagecore. So yeah, very neat stuff. Definitely check that out. Especially if you're a regular, don't pass by. It's different. So the next place is seriously just a couple steps away, right up this little hill, and it's the Boar's Head stage.
So right here behind us is the Boar's Head stage, which is not new, but there is a new show coming to the stage this year. Well, it's actually not a new show. It is a return of an old show that's been on hiatus for the last 3 years.
Sure.
It is Bloody Shakespeare, and this year they are doing Titus Andronicus, and it is bloody, so expect some graphicness with it. So this is not a family-friendly show per se. It is rated as PG-13, but if you are a fan of these shows from the years past, it is back this year.
So we are right here. We stepped up here to the Boar's Head Inn, so now we're just going to backtrack a few steps, go down this road between the Bee Shop and the Ironworks Pottery, past O'Malley Stage, and up the hill just a little bit on O'Malley's Alley. So we have two new shops here, side by side actually makes it really easy. We have Alchemy Q Designs and we have the Hallowed House. This one is a little more jewelry and bugs and bones and crystals and things. This one is a Renaissance themed store that has a lot of antiquities and things that they have found and brought it all together so you can shop for it. So from the shops at O'Malley's Alley, we are going to go up the hill just a little bit and turn left, go over the bridge, and you'll see a bunch of steel rusted looking rings. That is where we're going to stop, which is the Absinthe Garden. So here are the rings I was talking about, and there is the Absinthe Garden.
And if you were here last year, you might have seen the peaks of this roof in the background behind a fence and wondered, what is this? Well, now you know what it is, and it is a really cool place where they actually sell a libation called absinthe. The Absinthe Garden carries many different types of libations based around absinthe. It is an older alcohol that has been brought back in recent years, and they have it here. We actually tried it when we went to one of the shows in the Mount Hope Mansion this past year, and it is phenomenal. So please, if you're here and you like trying different alcohols, come down here to the Absinthe Garden. Also, while you're down here, you can watch a show or listen to some music because there is a stage in the one corner. On the stage right now is Rowan the Bowen, and also you can catch the second showing of Tea Time down here. That is right, Tea Time has 2 showings this year, and if you know what Tea Time is, you know why they need 2 showings.
Yeah, it's great.
Tea time! Woo! A Max Popcorn production.
Where we talk about anyone
Or anything we want.
and where audience participation is allowed.
But not encouraged.
Because we are fierce
Ferocious
and funny.
It is more of an adult exclusive show. Do not bring your kids to it. But it's just 2 guys up there roasting each other, and then some friends stop in, maybe the Queen on occasion.
I've got a very big bed now that I live alone. And I've got lots of decorative pillars because that makes single people feel better. But I don't, because it's a studio, I don't like to put them on the couch, I don't like to move. So I just have them all stacked where another person should go.
Do you spoon it?
No, I don't. I do not spoon it. But that side of the bed is always made. I've never been on it. I literally, it's my bed. I've never slept on the right side.
Do you, let me guess, you wake up in the morning and literally turn around and go, hoop, and your bed is made.
Yeah,
I hate that!
I absolutely do.
I literally have to sometimes wake up and retuck my fitted sheets.
No, and I've got hospital corners.
But their first show of the day is actually up at the Ball and Chain stage, and then they have a second showing later in the day down here at the Absinthe Garden stage. So that is the Absinthe Garden. It is beautiful.
It is. It's a really neat structure, and the decorations, everything. It's great.
Well, you said you didn't expect it to be as spacious as it
No,
was.
yeah, right. Yeah, it has a lot of seating in there, but it felt very open, very spacious. So it's a nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from here, we are going to actually just go right on the other side of the fence. We are going to hop right over to the Bosworth field.
So here we're at Bosworth Field, which is where they do the jousting. So this is basically phase 3 of their construction on this. Each year it seems like something new is happening. So they added some upright towers and they added some different colors too. They changed it from like the bright colors to now black and kind of a burnt orange. I think it's getting very pretty.
Also at this location, you can come and see the Birds of Prey show. This year they are returning back to the Bosworth Field. They used to have Birds of Prey shows here at the Bosworth Field in years past, and now I think after almost a decade, they are coming back. And by they, we should actually say the new Royal Falconer. This is Edged Feather. We have seen this falconer here on Shire before, but now it is her own show, and it is a fantastic show.
Yes,
we
it
called
is.
it yesterday. It was very entertaining, a lot of fun. The birds were very active. Just, it was a great show.
Yeah.
So you got to come check it out.
Definitely.
And also, they're actually doing a Birds of Prey show right before the Ultimate Joust at the end of the day. So it's almost like a pre-show before Ultimate Joust. So
Like
while,
an opening act.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you might as well find a seat and then just stay there.
Yeah, it's like nice because if you want to show up early to get a good seat for the Ultimate Joust, you have something very fun and entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
So come check that out and also enjoy the new colors and the larger stage. It's great to see this getting to be bigger and grander, kind of like what it used to be.
Yes, yes. I love it.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a great job changing it up.
Yeah, so all right, from here we are actually going to start going around the corner. We are going to stop here at this one booth where they have the waxed hands.
So the waxed hand booth is actually a completely new structure, and it's called Fantasy Creations. It houses the waxed hands as well as some dragon paraphernalia and artwork and all that. So it's a really big structure. I love having that there.
And if we pivot here to our left from the Fantasy Creation stand, right behind us is the Town Crier tower?
Platform?
Tower?
I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
it's a tower.
Yeah.
And here you might run into some characters throughout the day doing different things. One of the things that's very popular here is actually a town meeting that's held at one time during the day. So if you're walking by here at the right time, you might be swept into a town meeting.
Goodly Gentiles, it be time for Town Hall! I indeed, indeed. And I do be having something of an issue at the moment. For in fact, it be a weekend full of fairies and fantasy this week, and well, here's the problem. I live out in the woods, and my job is to be shooting things and making sure that we are having things to eat and whatnot. And many of these fae happen to look quite a bit like animals. And I've been wondering how we can tell the animals apart from the fae to keep the fae safe. Indeed.
I have remembered in my storytelling that the fake creatures, they like to dance. We, they like dancing. And thank goodness, dance me so tippy toes. Here we come with me, dance me so. Accolades for dance me so tippy toes. We, well, me so tippy toes. We, of course, now, as we all know, there was a master of the dance.
You might also run into other things while walking around the Shire. Maybe a funeral or a meeting of Shire immigrants. They just got all kinds of different fun street performances happening, things that are not on the writ that just kind of help suck you into the atmosphere that is the Mount Hope Shire.
Which actually kind of took a break for a little while with the pandemic, but I believe they're just starting to make the streets a little more lively again like it used to be.
Yeah, it's great to see these things come back. And now from here, we are actually going to go up Privy Lane towards Endgame Stage. And while we're going up this road, you'll pass a German kitchen, and it has new food items for this year. So if you're looking for something new or different, definitely stop here. But now we are at Endgame Stage, where we want to tell you about all kinds of new shows that are coming to the fair.
So now we are at Endgame Stage, and this year we have Don Juan and Esmeralda, not Miguel. He is not here at PA this year. But Esmeralda brings such a great show to the stage. And then they also have a musical improv show called Off the Cuff.
So you're probably thinking to yourself, what is musical improv? Well, it's kind of like a rap battle. At least that's some of the songs that I saw when I was grabbing this footage right here.
And I think that's what they excel in. So
Yes.
You'll definitely probably see that.
But it is phenomenal. Their wit, their quick rhymes, everything about this show is fantastic.
So good.
You are not going to want to miss it. I'm actually going to stop us talking right now so you can hear some of their rhyming and their rapping.
Let me tell you about my best friend. Let me tell you about my best friend. you? Oh, I think your name is David. I don't know why I know that, but that is real evasive. Let me go back to you. You wanna be a hawk, that's better than a chicken, like we talked earlier. Hawk? That's the noise they make. I don't know, it came off the dome. We could talk about Boar's Head, where that is my home. Well, it would have been if I didn't get my butt whooped. But you can tell the way we do, like we just gonna cook. On the beat, it's the street. Your favorite color is just green. I could keep it going now. Get the bass in your spleen. I'ma keep it flowing. What else do I have? They're an open book. And some people say that's bad. I don't think so. That's really cool of you. You tell everyone all about that. That's true. That's honest. That's cool. You got an open heart. Just make sure people don't take advantage of that like a shark. So, let me tell you about my best friend. Let me tell you about my best friend. Their name is Gideon.
So yes, you are really not going to want to miss this show. It is a phenomenal show and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of like audience participation, like they get different things from the audience, as in like cues and just words and things that they add into their rhymes and their raps. So definitely come down and be a part of the show. And while we're here talking about this show, we should talk about the other shows that are coming to the fair this year that are new. They are the Harmless Danger Juggling Show, Hillbilly the Skinny German, Juggle Boy, Jeremy Grafe, and one that I'm really looking forward to is Ship Shape. They are actually Siren alumni from the Ren Faire. They were here several years ago on cast as the Sirens, and they came together and made their own group that tour Ren Fairs. And I've been following them on social media, and I've just been really excited to get to see them one time in my life, and it's gonna be great because they're coming later this season, so we are going to get to see them. But that is really like all the new things. Other than, well, there's actually right next to us here at the end game stage, like right over my shoulder here, there is the Cantina, which is another food place. They brought back walking tacos. So if you like the walking tacos from years past, they brought them back. If that's something you are into for food, definitely come up here and check it out. I saw that the line wasn't terribly long, so that might be a good...
A lot of times it's not. It's usually pretty empty up here.
Yeah, so that might be a good food option for you if you want to get some good food that doesn't have a long line.
Having some really good wind action.
Yes, yes. And while your hair is blowing in the wind, we should tell people we are actually Hobbits today, if you did not catch that with like the one ring around my neck.
And I have the Lothlorien leaf and, you know, curly hair and all that.
Yeah, so this is the first time we actually have dressed as Hobbits, even though we are from the Hobbit hole.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's crazy. But we just hope that you got a lot of good information out of this video. We had a lot of fun making it. We want to say thank you to all the people from the fair that helped us make it by giving us the list of things that we need to know to make this video. And what else should these people know?
Well, you want to definitely subscribe to our channel if you liked what you saw. Also, if you liked what you saw in this video, give it a like. And then you can ring, or I guess click the bell notification, ring the bell notification.
Yeah, both things work.
Yeah, so that you know when we post videos in the future.
Yes, yes. And really, we are going to be posting a lot of fun videos this year. We have a lot of neat things in the works, working with different performers, different vendors, things like that. So you're not going to want to miss this year with our vlogs. Yeah. But until next time.
So long.
Farewell.
Namarie.
Ooh, that's a dirty lens. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah. Here, we can actually squat down here. Come on down.
But if I squat, then I'm out of it. Hi.
You look like you're one of the mannequins. It's great.
There's no people.
A pumpkin.
A surprise. A pumpkin. All right, it's not a surprise.
Here, let's do it again. You say surprise.
I kind of like it.
So we'll get to that. Hold on, don't block Meg. So we'll get to that special. So if you always forget to get in front of the camera. Titus. On the stage right now is Luke. No, it's Rowan.
So these three things that you will happen as we find out, Esmeralda, as you learn how to be a Renaissance man.
Okay, well, neither of us can talk today. I know how to speak English. What's your problem?
Wow.